Have you ever met someone who walked into a room and said nothing, yet everyone felt their presence? No introductions, no loud words, just silence, but the kind of silence that makes people sit up straighter and question themselves. That's the presence of a Sigma male, a man who doesn't need to prove anything, and that alone makes people uncomfortable. He doesn't chase attention, he attracts it, like prey sensing a predator before it even sees it. The Sigma isn't just a personality type, he's a living paradox, detached but fully aware, alone but never lonely, quiet but far from harmless. And if you've ever crossed paths with one, you won't forget. He doesn't play the game like the others. In fact, he doesn't even see the game, he sees through it. So why are Sigma males unsettling to most, fascinating to a few, and downright terrifying to those who truly understand them? 1. Their silence hurts more than any insult. Most people argue, yell, or explode. Sigma males, they go silent, not because they have nothing to say, but because you don't deserve to hear it. Their silence isn't peace, it's punishment. It says, "You're not worth my energy." And strangely, it works. Nothing messes with the human mind more than being ignored by someone who's clearly intelligent and aware. You start to spiral, replaying everything you said, doubting yourself. The Sigma doesn't need to shout. He can look at you, say nothing, and still destroy your ego. His silence is his blade, and it cuts deeper than any noise. Even more brutal, he won't explain himself, no closure, just the lingering chill he leaves behind, and the feeling that you lost something you never truly understood. Their eyes don't just look, they unravel you. There's something unnerving about the Sigma's gaze. He doesn't just see you, he studies you. While others laugh and talk and show off, the Sigma observes, not judging, just understanding, and you feel exposed, because he probably sees something you're trying to hide. You can't fake around him. Lies don't survive in his world. One glance, and it feels like he's peeling back your soul. Ever had someone look at you like they can see the real you? That's the Sigma effect, and it's terrifying because you can't hide from it. He'll never embarrass you publicly, but you'll know. He knows, and that silent knowing is enough to make people avoid eye contact altogether. 3. They may seem calm, but they never forget disrespect. You think he's over it. That thing you said months ago, gone. Think again. Sigmas don't lash out. They remember. They store. They file. Not for revenge, but for leverage. No screaming. No social posts. No drama. Just quiet. Like a blade tucked beneath his sleeve. We saw how Sigma males never forget disrespect, not out of anger, but through silent calculation. Now, let's take it a step further. When it's time to act, he won't hesitate. He'll strike calmly and without warning. 4. Their response to danger is lightning fast. In chaos, most people freeze, some panic. The Sigma moves, his mind is trained for chaos. He doesn't wait for approval or instructions. He just acts. Why? Because Sigmas never relied on the herd. They've always stood alone. Survival for them isn't theory, it's instinct. He's the man who stays calm during the crash, the one who stops the bleeding while others scream. While the rest were busy fitting in, he was learning to stand apart. And when the world flips upside down, he's the one you'll want by your side. But if you're on the wrong side, that speed will crush you. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't doubt. Because Sigma males have rehearsed the worst-case scenarios 1,000 times before you even realize something's wrong. 5. Society's rules don't dictate their actions. Do you think the Sigma cares about fitting in? He laughs at the idea. He doesn't follow rules out of rebellion, but out of independence. If a rule makes sense, he'll follow. If it doesn't, he'll burn it down and build his own. That scares people, because most of society is built on obedience and approval. The Sigma, he walks away from all that. No need for likes, no need for permission, no need for an invitation. He builds his own table and doesn't invite anyone. You can't control a man who answers only to himself. And that kind of freedom, it terrifies those still trapped. He's a living reminder that escape is possible. But most people would rather pretend their cage is paradise. 6. What's unconventional feels natural to them. He doesn't live a normal life. You won't find him stuck in a 9 to 5. Not marrying just because it's expected. Not having kids just because everyone does it. Not counting days till the weekend. He probably doesn't even know what day it is. He thrives in the unknown. He feels most alive in places others avoid. Backpacking through dangerous lands. Starting from scratch. Vanishing for months to study something obscure. He chooses the road no one walks. Because that's where the wolves hunt. His life makes no sense to the average person. And that's the point. He wasn't born to be average. And if you ask him, why? He'll just look at you and say nothing. We saw how Sigma males live beyond convention and possess a calm confidence that needs no approval. But what truly makes them magnetic is this: they don't seek validation, they are the validation. 7. They read situations with uncanny accuracy and are usually right. You might call it intuition. He calls it pattern recognition. While others speak endlessly, the Sigma is silent, watching. He notices the tone beneath your words, the hesitation in your posture, the pauses between your sentences, and somehow, he just knows who's fake, who's lying, who's going to betray him, and most of the time, he's right. It feels supernatural, but it's really awareness sharpened from years of standing outside the noise. While others focus on their next move, he sees the entire chessboard, and that's what makes him dangerous. Because by the time you realize what's happening, he's already 5 steps ahead. You can't play a game with someone who wrote the rules before you even knew there was a game, Pate. Their mental energy changes. Those around them. There's a gravity to the Sigma, a silent pull. Spend enough time near him and you start to change. You speak less, think deeper, observe differently. You start asking bigger questions. You become uneasy around your fake friends. You want more from yourself. That's his energy at work. He doesn't need to lecture. His presence alone makes you confront yourself. That's why people either fear him or follow him. He doesn't disrupt comfort by attacking it. He lives outside of it. He makes you realize how small your cage is by showing you the open door that he already walked through. His presence either inspires growth or fuels resentment. The Sigma doesn't manipulate. He influences through presence. His calm becomes contagious. His strength is a mirror, and his silence echoes in your insecurities until you either grow or run. 9. Final judgment. Sigma males don't ask for attention, they command it. Through mystery, self-reliance, and terrifying clarity, they don't roar, they whisper. And their whisper is louder than the world's noise. They're not here to please, not here to blend in. They're here to observe, build, and conquer, silently. If you know one, learn from him. If you are one, embrace it. But no matter what, never underestimate the man who doesn't need to be seen. Because when he shows up, the world can't look away. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, hit like and subscribe for more powerful insights. I'll see you in the next one.